Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about everything that I loved in the month of May. I actually have a surprisingly, there's like a lot of skincare. May was the month of me taking care of my skin, and I am very, very happy with the results and the products I've been using. And I got some makeup in here too. So if you want to know what I loved in the month of May, just keep on watching. So in the month of May, we had a lot of hot weather, so I found myself using more SPFs. I know you're supposed to use them all year long, but I live in the Pacific Northwest and it's just cloudy and gloomy all the time. So I just never really think of it outside of my makeup, But once the sun starts coming out, I have been taking more precautions about and being good about wearing SPF now that I'm 30. I'm just trying better. And it's officially become like my go-to facial sunscreen, and it's the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This is in SPF 36, and it's just this like watery, light, dewy based sunscreen that looks so radiant and so lovely underneath makeup. I'm wearing it today and it just sinks into the skin. It doesn't make you feel like greasy. There's no like bad scent to it. It's just such a luxurious product, and it's really not that expensive. I think Innisfree is an amazing skincare brand. It's a Korean brand, and it's just so good. I think the secret to really being good about incorporating sunscreen into your daily routine is to find one that you really, really love to use. Because if you're using one where you're like, you're gonna keep pushing it away, and then just you're not using any protection at all. And so I find that finding one that you just really, really like is the key to remembering to just use it out of habit and know that it's a necessary thing for part of your routine when you're about to be out in the sun. So yeah, this is definitely like stepped up to the plate for me. And yeah, this is like my second year in a row using it, and I still like it the best. So the next skincare favorite is actually a mist. So this is the Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist by Youth to the People. It's this hyaluronic acid mix, and it's so lovely. It's so, so lovely. And it's just so soothing. It doesn't sit heavy on the skin. The mister is so fine. Like you barely even feel it when it hits your face. Like it's just so luxurious. And I do find that my skin does look more plump and kind of rejuvenated when I use this. And it sits underneath makeup beautifully. It aids in product moisture absorption with other like skincare products. Like if you use it before you go to bed, you can use it in the morning. It's just like an anytime type of product. You can refresh your makeup with it. It's not going to set your makeup, but it'll, like set over top of powder in a nice way. It's just such a beautiful product, and I love it so much. Also by Youth to the People is their Retinal and Niacinamide Youth Serum. This has transformed my skin. And I think this and another thing that I'm going to talk about are really what transformed my skin in the month of May. So this, it has, it has adaptogens and ceramides in it, and also like niacinamide. And so it's not just like, you're not just like putting on retinol, like you're putting on other things that are nourishing to your skin. So it kind of tones down the retinol just a little bit. I think this is either a 2% or a 1%. I'm not sure, but I only use this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I would say more like 2 times a week, because I don't want to compromise my skin barrier, because I have done that before and it's not a fun thing to deal with. Your skin gets really like tight and sensitive and red and just kind of hurts a little bit, and it's super dry and like there's a strange texture to it. It's just not a fun thing to deal with. So if you're not familiar with chemical exfoliants like retinols or BHAs, if you're really unsure, don't just look at YouTube for it. Like, talk to an esthetician, talk to a dermatologist. Like, these things can hurt your skin if you do not use them correctly, or if you're using them and then not using sunscreen when you use them, then you're just kind of like advancing the signs of aging, even though you're trying to prevent it, you know, because retinol is something that exfoliates your skin, helps cell turnover, and if you're not protecting yourself after you use it, then you're just showing your new skin cells directly to UV rays and aging yourself. So remember to do that. It's super, super important. But anyways, this has gotten rid of all of my congestion, because I don't really suffer from acne all that much, but I do get like congestion like along my jawline and like in my nose area, the pores on my nose get congested. And sometimes I have hormonal acne like around my time of the month, but like it's just sometimes, it really depends on the time of year. But I would just get such bad sebum buildup like right in my jawline, and you've probably noticed in videos like just the like hyperpigmentation. It has gotten rid of the hyperpigmentation, it's gotten rid of the sebum buildup. My skin just looks so good after using this, and I can't like stress how much I love this product. It's very potent, but only using it 2 times a week for the past like month or so like has really transformed my skin. Like it's kind of the best it's looked in a while. This serum is by Paula's Choice. It's in their Calm line, which helps like people with sensitive skin or people who deal with redness and irritation. And so I just wanted a serum that would really moisturize my skin and also just like calm it down when it needs it, you know, because I do use chemical exfoliants. I am in the sun. I always try to use protection in the sun, but it's like I have a lot of allergies out here as well. Like I just, there's something out on the West Coast that just doesn't agree with me. And so I'm always like congested. My skin is itchy. I also have an autoimmune disease that kind of sits in my skin when I'm not eating correctly. So it's like, there's so many things that like I need this for, and it really is beautiful. Did I say what it's called? It's called the Repairing Serum. It has ceramides and beta glucan, which I'm not sure what that last one is. I'll have to look it up. I don't really know, but my skin loves ceramides. It loves niacinamide. And it literally says visibly calms sensitive skin and improves signs of aging. This sinks into my skin in such a beautiful way. I noticed the like moisture and radiance in my skin was so improved just by one use. I think this is, if you have like sensitive skin, or if you just want something that's just like really minimal ingredient and like calming, just like a really simple hydrating product, this is it. Like this is like everything that you need, and it's just such a lovely product. So along with introducing a new retinol into my routine, I have been massaging my face with this Jade roller here. And I've never been one to really be into the gua sha or the, you know, this or anything like that. But I was never really committing to doing it like every day. And and it's not like I don't believe in like lymphatic drainage or facial massage. It was just like one of those things that I just never took the time to really do for myself, because I guess I was just lazy. But I started keeping this in my refrigerator, and when I wake up in the morning, it's just like a massage everywhere, underneath my eyes, along my jaw, down my neck. And before I go to bed, I do it as well. And oh my God, have I noticed just such a beautiful difference in my skin. Like, I feel like my skin is just like calmer. I feel like it helps, like, because I do have a very round face, but like it definitely helps define like where my cheekbones are, my jawline. I look significantly less puffy like around my eyes, which I do suffer from pretty greatly. Like I have pretty puffy eyes in the morning. And it just helps. Like it just feels so good. Even if it's only like psychosomatic in a way, like where it's like I'm only imagining that it helps. Like I guess that's fine, because it feels really nice. Like it's so relaxing. It helps wake me up. And this is like a really old thing that people have been doing. People have been doing this, I think the like earliest, like this dates back to like 7th century China or something. Like people have been doing this a really, really long time. So this isn't like a new like woo-woo thing. Like this is like a thing people really love, and it works for them. And yeah, I'm really, really into like the Jade roller massage morning and night, morning and night. I'm here for it. Okay, let's get into makeup. So my love affair with this has rekindled. I love the Auric Glowlust. I use this mainly as like a primer, just on the high points of my face. I use the shade Selenite, and it's just such a lovely product. I'll put some on the back of my hand here. And it is basically the Hollywood Flawless Filter, but like way more, it's thicker and it doesn't have as much mica, and it feels more like skincare. But like, look at that. Like, there's so much more pigment to it. It's just such a beautiful product, and it sits on your face in such an elegant way. Like, I've had this on my face today. I'm wearing this as my primer-esque product today, and it's still holding up. It's still so juicy looking. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful product. Yeah, so if you have this, you don't need the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury, and vice versa. Like, you really don't need both, but I think it's just down to like preference. I've just been really loving it, and I don't see myself not using it anytime soon. So I haven't really been doing a whole lot in the eye look department. Like, it's I don't know, I just haven't been really inspired, and or like, I'm kind of lazy right now, actually. But so I've just been like really sticking to a very simple one and done. And that's my Roen Disco Eye. I feel like I've been reaching for this the most this month, and for no particular reason other than the fact that it's really pretty and it's really easy to use. And it's one of those things where it looks cool without like you having to try all that much. And you can see like all the, like, there's dispersed different sized glitters in there, and it's a really fun product. It looks good on top of other products, and it looks good by itself, and that's why I've been using it, to be quite honest. It's like mainly because it's pretty, and I've been very lazy. So as you probably know, I don't have a lot of bronzers, and I pretty much love them all equally, but for some reason I've just been like reaching for my Saie Sunmelt. Just almost like every other day, I feel like I use this. Like, this is definitely my most reached for bronzer in May. It just has such a lovely color, like, and it sits on the skin in such an elegant way. I think this is a wonderful product. I'm wearing it today, and as you can see, it just gives like that kiss of like natural bronze. It's glowy. It's so lovely, and definitely my most used bronzer in the month of May. Okay, now on to blush, and now this is always like my biggest category because blush is my favorite piece of makeup. And I'll just start with the powder that I've actually been using the most, and it's the Mercier Fresco. I've had this for years, and I just love it so much. It doesn't swatch the best, but it's just like a very simple beigey nude that gives a very elegant glow to the cheeks. I have been using my Dior Charnel blush, but unfortunately, like, it hasn't been discontinued, but it's been reformulated. So I just feel kind of bad, like, gushing over the Dior blushes and the eye quints when they've been reformulated, and like a lot of people don't really like the new formulation. So I would never want to steer somebody in the wrong direction. But I guess I'll just like try to be really adamant about being like, this is the old formulation. But anyways, and that's the only reason that my Dior blush is not in my favorites this month. I have been using it just as much as Fresco, but it's just because the whole new formulation thing is like kind of, you know, been very ever present on my YouTube feed, and so I just don't want anybody to think that I'm ranting and raving about the new formulation. But anyways, if I reach for a powder, I've been reaching for either the old formulation of the Dior blush Charnel or the Mercier Fresco. That was really long-winded, but Fresco is so pretty. And continuing on with my blush favorites, it's no surprise because of the whole like viral Sofia Richie makeup look, and also like just like the products that she used in her wedding makeup look. Sunkissed by Nudestix. But this is not the first time that I'm talking about this on my channel. It's my favorite like cream blush ever, because I mean, like, just look at that color. Like, it's so, so pretty. Yeah, I'm not going to talk your ear off about it, but I've definitely like been reaching for this a lot more because I just love it, and it also went pretty viral. So it's just such a good blush. Like, look at that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And also the blush that I've been wearing with it a lot is also a Nudestix blush. And this is in the shade Tiger Lily Queen. This is in their dewy formula, and it's this crazy vibrant coral. And I'm just gonna put it on top of it so you can see them mixed together. And I love the effect this has on the cheeks. It's so pretty. Like, them mixed together. Ooh, so pretty. I'll do a swatch of it by itself too. Such a beautiful coral color. And so fun for the upcoming, like, warmer months. And so I've been reaching for this combination a lot, and I've been really loving it. Or just wearing Tiger Lily Queen by itself, because it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Those are the 3 blushes that I've been using the most in the month of May, and you know, I just love them all. Okay, and that is everything. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below, and I will list all of the products that I mentioned in the description box. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!